Hello, my people. How are we doing? Thank you so much for holding forth. Welcome to another interesting edition of Knows by Vitality. My name is Itunu. How are you doing? So I want to quickly drop this video to address a video VeryDarkMan popular last week, I think, and I see some misconception, in the video where he called out Sheyi Tinubu and told him to kind of talk to his father, that they should emulate China. Nigeria should emulate China because according to him, he sees Sheyi Tinubu as a youth who should know what's up. All right, let me allow you to see a clip of the video.
So Sheyi Tinubu, I feel you need to say this to you. You need to be very useful to us. First of all, your father is old. And the people around him, their brains are dusty and there are cobwebs in their brain. I don't mean to say this, try to insult them. I know where I'm going to with this, right? You are the closest the youth have ever been to power. You are the closest, meaning there are a lot of things that you can help us with. Now, coming to China, I've opened my eyes to a lot of things, a lot of possibilities that we can emulate,
So go and check out the details. I was supposed to go and check out the details of that video on his page. Number one, it's not as if these people don't know what to do. Because very like my said there that the people surrounding Tinubu, their brains are covered with cobwebs. No, it's not. They know what they are doing. They know what they should do, but they will not do it. You know why? Nigeria politicians, policymakers, they want to continually allow the gap between the rich and the poor to continue to widen. Because they enjoy this rankadede. They enjoy this, all this doing this thing for them. Are you saying that Sheyi or Tinubu has not been to China? No, they've been there. I lived in China for 2 years. The follower of this channel, we know I've discussed it a lot of time. Between 2006 and 2009, I was English teacher in China because there was a post last week, someone on Teju Babyface. Somebody was, maybe it's an old video, but I saw a clip on Trend. A guy was talking about languages, how we should, Nigeria shouldn't depend, we shouldn't see English as, we shouldn't judge people by maybe they can speak English or not. He cited China and all of that. They teach their children in their own indigenous languages, those subjects, and they are top notch. All right. So someone now wrote a comment that the guy forgot that China doesn't speak English, and I wrote a comment. I said, actually, China was colonized by the British. Yes, but China deliberately left English behind. That's that about that. So, because of their commerce, talking about me going there to teach English, it's about their commerce because they realize that they need to open up to the rest of the world. The rest of the world need their products, and the kind of English they want to teach their children is not grammar. By the time you begin to teach a Chinese child, I saw you yesterday, I will be seeing you tomorrow, he gets confused. Because Mandarin, the direct translation of Mandarin, like to English, is see you today, see you yesterday, see you tomorrow. Chicken. There is no see, saw, see. They get confused. So they just want conversation. That's it. Now, Sheyi, you see, these people. Now, I live in China for 2 years, like I said. I now live in the US. I can tell you for free that China is more beautiful than the US. Like, physically. The most beautiful city in China is not even Beijing, which is the capital. The kind of thing I saw in China, I've not seen it in the US. Underground train in China move with the speed of a thunder. Underground, I mean underground train. That on the surface, you will not know that there is a train line underground. I've not seen underground a rail in the US. I lived in Guangzhou, a city called Guangzhou. There's a market in Guangzhou that is 3-story on the ground, three floors elevator. You will take elevator 3 floors down. And what they do there is knitted material, you know, cardigans, all those, the things they need. So these people, they know, and China is calling the bluff of America. They don't give a damn. Did you see what they did recently concerning ChatGPT? America is the owner, is the brain ChatGPT is the brainchild of America. When that means it was their innovation. When Trump came in and he began all this deportation, this is policy and all of that, China launched its own and made that same week and made it cheaper than the American zone. And then people migrated to China's zone, and that crashed the stock market of America. So technologically, America cannot come near them. They know. You said product in that video said products used in Nigeria are made in China. Are you for real? The ones in the US, products in the US are made in China. A lot of US companies have their factories in China because labor is cheap. So they produce a mass, all those computer, whatever, this is all of clothes, name it, they're in China. Phone, accessories, all of them. So what America does is that Nigeria doesn't do is to give China specification. I've discussed it here before. That okay, this is the standard we want. That's what is called American spec. American specification. So they give them, this is the standard we want. So the quality, that's why the quality of things that are brought here from China are not the same with what is taken to Nigeria and all other African countries. So it's not as if these people doesn't know what to do. Their children are abroad in schools, yes. Their children are here. A lot of us, I've seen a couple of them. Some of them are on drugs here. I'm not talking of banana, I'm not talking of weed, like real, stuff. That's what they use Nigerian money to do. So somebody that kept his child abroad, they keep their children abroad schooling, do they not visit them there? Do they not see what is going on out there? I've said it before. In 2005, I think it was May or June, I went to Singapore. I was in Singapore for 1 month. Very beautiful country. Very, very beautiful. There is a market. I've talked about it here before. There's a market in Singapore. They call it Sentosa. They make government subsidize what is sold there. So if, for instance, a bar of soap is sold for $2, $2 Singaporean dollar in malls around town, in Sentosa to be sold for like $1. Government subsidized it so that they don't want people to say, oh, it's because I don't have $2, that's why I could not buy a soap to bath. Can Nigeria government do that? No. You see, these are countries that are interested in the well-being of their citizens. That's why we say it all the time. In my days with the Guardian, we always talk about this thing in the news. Like, look, I've said it here a lot of time. Nigeria will say, Nigerians are not patriotic. You earn it. You don't demand for patriotism. You earn it. It is what you do for your citizens that will make them to be patriotic. And America can go to war because of a citizen of its. Yes. What is Nigeria doing for its citizen? That's why people will wake up in the morning in America and say, God bless America. Because they know what the country is doing for them. I've said it here before. In America, I know what America has done for me since I came here. Yes. I don't enjoy that in Nigeria. I've said it a lot of times. People who follow this channel knows. So, these people, your leaders in Nigeria, they just want the gap to continue to widen so that when they put a car, when they are driving, everybody will be looking at their car. Oh, yeah. There's nothing you drive on the road in America that anybody will look at you. Because we know how the parole is being run. Put your convertible out there, open the roof, nobody looks at you. Because we all know that every month, except if you're a millionaire, if you're a regular job, okay, we all know that every month we are paying dealer, yeah, for financing your car, okay, except if you're a dealer that you take your money there and you buy your stock, that's good. But if you are on a regular job like me and thousands of people, millions of people, dealer will give you a car, you'll be paying monthly. All what they want is when they put your information on their system, they know what you earn, they know everything about you. So they just want to know, okay, does this person has the income to be paying this car loan? All right, I'm using a 2020 Toyota. I bought that same 2020. The mileage was 5. When I bought it, I think that when they drove it, that means tear rubber. That time was $25,000 that I bought it, and I'm paying $685 every month. As I speak to you, that car loan remain $2,001 something dollars. So whatever you are, can Nigeria do that for a citizen? So there's nothing you are driving. That's just the bottom line what I'm saying, because we know how the parole is being run. You are paying your car loan, so nobody look at you. If I enter Walmart, if President Trump enter Walmart is a supermarket here, and he buys Apple, the price he will buy Apple in Walmart is the price I will buy it. So there is not that, okay, they will sell it for Trump for $10 and then sell it for me for $1. No. So that is the problem. It's not that they don't know. They know, but they will not do it because they want Nigerians to always be under their feet. They want to get to the village, to their town, to their hometown, to their villages, and people gather in their houses. And we say, Baba don't come, Baba has arrived. And and they enjoy it when they are doling out handouts for people. Yeah, please, sir, my children's school fees, okay. Take. Sir, I'm not paying my house, okay. That's what they like. They enjoy it. That's just it. It's not as if they've not been to China. It's not as if they don't know what's going on. It's not as if their heads, their brains are covered with cobwebs, like we are saying. Chief himself must have been there. So, my fear, I've said it before, even I did a story on before I left The Guardian. The fear now is if Nigeria is not going into another round of slavery, of colonization, now not by the British or the West, but by China. Because now your government is taking loan from China because they cannot afford to take loans from IMF again. So the attention has been shifted to China for them to take loan. If you look around you, VDM in Nigeria, you will see places where you will see projects that it is Chinese that are building them. Your rail line, all those stuff. So there is a silent kind of agreement. These people are very smart. If your government is not able to pay the loan back, they possess those things. So that's what I'm saying. I hope Nigeria and other African countries, there are some African countries now that they are teaching their children Mandarin in their schools. That is Chinese language. Yes, maybe they will still bring it to Nigeria. And maybe it's in Nigeria already, I don't know. So I hope Nigeria and other African countries will not allow themselves to be colonized by the Chinese. In my days with the guy that I did a story, your CCTV project in Lagos, in Abuja, where they say they will have CCTV camera in town, in the cities, in Lagos and in Abuja. Your government people chop the money. I did a story about it. It was a Chinese company, they gave it to Olusegun Aganga when he was Minister of Finance, took a team of, is in the report. I can even put the link here to this video. It's online. My works are online. As Minister of Finance, it took people, delegation to China to go and see what before they began the project. Is it $76 billion then? I'm not sure of the figure now. That just came to me now. I'll put the link to the story here that I wrote that time. So what happened? That was one of the thing I discussed at a conference in South Africa in 2016 at the University of Witwatersrand. They invited me to come. We had a journalist conference. It's a global conference for journalists. So there was another sideline meeting, and they asked me to deliver a lecture on China because I belong to a body that they will call African China Project. In it, they pick one journalist from 6 African countries back then as a pilot project to begin with. Now they want us to begin to see, to interrogate, to appraise the involvement of China in Africa countries. So I was picked from Nigeria. I think they saw my work online. That was in fact when they sent messages to me, I was thinking it was scam because they invited me for a meeting in Kenya before we had the meeting in South Africa. So I thought it was a scam until I now saw, okay, I now went. They sent me ticket and everything and I went. So in the meeting in South Africa, I delivered a paper on, I will put the link here too for you to see, the involvement of China in Africa. I discussed this CCTV camera project, white elephant project. What did Nigeria government do about it? You give project to a company to do, they didn't do. Then what did you do about it? Because the officials are share money with them. I went to the address of the company somewhere in Maitama. In fact, they locked the gate like nobody was there. The gate man, who is a Nigerian, they know you can't be allowed to enter. So that's the kind. Your politicians, your policy makers, they are rogues. We know by now, so they will not let things work. Nobody can come into your house to defecate if you don't allow it. So all this one, there are some places we talk about. Look at the Ministry of Mines and Steel. Look at the minerals in Nigeria. Nobody is touching them. They will say some things are on the exclusive list in your constitution, which I've discussed a lot of time on this channel. I hope this video is not getting too long. The lacuna in Nigeria constitution will not allow it to work because they will say some things are in the exclusive list, some things are in the concurrent list. So this and that. So everything is moribund. There are Chinese people in Nigeria, especially in some northern states. You will know it. The VeryDarkMan, Zamfara, and all of that, where there are zinc and all of those mineral deposits. They establish themselves that they are mining those things. Chinese in Nigeria, which Nigeria government say they don't know they were there. Can Nigeria go to China and begin to mine minerals? Mine you, not something you just get there and pick on the floor and run away. And they establish themselves there. They have farms there. They are rearing chicken there. Those are the things we were raising with Minister of Mines and Steel. That back that I don't know who was there then. That look, don't you people should stop pretending that you don't know that these people are here in Nigeria. They are establishing those bushes. They are there with their somebody that set up poultry near himself in bush. Not be small days he wants spend there now. So that's the thing with Nigeria. Where that my son see Sheyi and his father and the people you say have cobwebs in their brains. They know, but they won't do it because they want people to be perpetually poor. Yeah, so that they and their children will be up there. That's why they steal money, so that their generations yet unborn will still be living in affluence. It's as simple as that. So enjoy yourself in China. I hope you eat a lot of their food. Their food is very nice anyway. Alright people, I'll talk to you again if possible during the week. Thank you so much. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I love you. God bless you.